Albacore tuna are notoriously transient. They appear unannounced and can disappear just as quickly. We're taking a huge and Randy are all about. This is why they sold up their family hotel. It's electric.
Now, I imagine big game fishing to be like. You make a decision and you've got to change all the rods over and you've got to take a risk on a massive fish. There's just this mad scramble going on. We've probably got maybe 30 minutes to get to the destination where they are. We've got to have our fingers crossed that they're still feeding. The other 6 up to 50 pounds.
Right now, we're having to rig our gear and the boat for a completely different style of fishing. This is all about dragging multiple lures behind the boat at high speed.
Okay, I'll explain some things now. Now we're gonna try to catch tunas.
Yeah.
The most important thing is to find the birds.
Yeah. Birds. Yeah.
You see a couple birds and we go there, or if you see some splashes, that's the most important. So, how we know when there is a fish? You're gonna hear the elastic's gonna break and the rail's gonna scream.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the fish is hooked.
And there's no like, oh, is it a bite? It's just a bite. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
When the rod goes and start fighting, we're gonna keep moving once we hook one, because if we keep going,
we'll get other
there
ones.
will become more. So most important is tight lines, okay? Tight line, okay?
Any slack line, hook comes out.
Yeah.
Any second now, we've seen fish top off through in the next 100 yards or so. 4 birds up the front. These birds are coming in from everywhere. Look, you can look straight in front of us. Right, that's bait fish. Get ready, because I think we're going to get a bite any second.
Oh, it was the bait.
Yeah. Yes, here we go, here we go.
This is what I came here for. It's all hands on deck.
I'm running out of line, I'm running out of line.
Oh, okay.
I'm down to about the last 20 yards of line. I've got to get some line back on the reel. 5 fish hook up. Okay, head. Woo! Right, I'm trying to play one fish. I got the next one. It's big game fishing.
Oh, mommy.
Ah! Yeah, mine's not. Feels like I've got a train on the end of here.
Pulling up that ray was tough. This is even harder.
My arms can fall off tomorrow. I get the first one in, and then I'm going to get another one in. I'll come across.
This way.
I'm revel in the glory of my first tuna catch. We've still got on the line real screaming and rods bending. And for the record, these fish won't be weighed and returned since they can be eaten.
There's no line left on this reel.
Fish hooked up, it's very easy for the lines to get tangled, which would be a disaster. Don't ask me how he's doing it, but with almost superhuman sense, Randy
Don't get me wrong, I've been fishing since I was 5 years old. The last 20 minutes has instantly gone up to number one.
Whilst I'm into my second fish, poor old Keith is still struggling with his first. It's probably worth pointing out that Keith doesn't really go sea fishing for the good reason that he gets seasick looking at a glass of water. But bless him, he's come out here for me today, and right now a very strong fish is really putting him through the mill.
To change tactics, I'm not kidding, that is probably the best decision of my life. Late in the day, and we instantly said, yep, let's go for it, and this is what we've ended up with.
Still on zero.
Right, I'm not far away. Yeah, I can see it, it's down. Oh. That was mine, baby.
After reeling in my third, I'm finally able to put the rod down and give Keith a hand.
I've got it, I'm just putting this on. Stick it in. This one? Keep winded. Come on, baby, up she comes. Up she comes, steady, steady, steady.
And if you're thinking that might be Keith's fish,
God, you got a sweat. Yes.
and that's 5.
Vάζει.
And after 40 minutes, Keith finally gets his first one to the finish line.
Yeah! Cool.
Keith needs to shower.
It's an incredible result, and it's a gift that keeps on giving. As we circle again and again, it's all systems go once more. I can't believe my luck. I am absolutely loving this.
Where do you learn this? Where do you learn?
Opa! Opa!
But this number of tuna doesn't stay secret for long. More and more commercial fishermen have got the message and are starting to appear. And with some of the lure costing as much as 200 against time to bring them in, with every muscle in our bodies aching, these last fish seem to be fighting hard.
And they are big. Probably taking no longer than maybe 10 getting each one. We've been playing these two now, Keith and I, for 40 minutes, Keith? Yeah. And you gain a little bit of line, and they just sit there, and when they decide to go, you can't do anything about it. I have powerful. This is crazy. That's all right, I got it. Bring it this way. Yes!
It's been a truly remarkable afternoon. We've caught 20 tuna, one of the biggest hauls of albacore the Cal Ray has ever had. And just to put the finishing touches to a head home, we're escorted by dozens of dolphins. I told you this place was good.
just. When was the last time you guys saw this? Yeah. It's been a few years. You get one of these days once every few years. Wow. I'm actually just really grateful for these guys. You guys are amazing. Grateful for the ocean and Nate, the company. Genuinely one of the best days fishing of my life.
Yes, I know.
Sport fish, the value of our haul could be 10,000 euros. There's no way discarded though, and all the tuna will be given away. All of a sudden, wants to be Randy and Marin's best friend.
It's difficult enough winding them in, let alone getting them onto the back. Oh man, I'm absolutely shot. I sort of feel like I should be more energetic and more enthusiastic. Day, new location, and a new coast. I'm going to be doing a little bit of shore fishing today. The reason we've come here is the tackle shop. Now, Keith and I have gone through the equipment that I've brought from home. He thinks I might be a little stronger kit.
€250 on kit. All essential stuff, naturally.
Right, bait.
Next stop, the local fishmonger by the harbour for some all-important bait.
Oh, look at this. Is that a moray?
Yeah, moray.
It also offers just a hint of what's out there to catch.
Monsters of the deep.
Yeah.
This is a moray eel, so they're going to live in and around the structure of piers and rocky areas. I didn't actually think they had them out here, but clearly they do, because there's 2 or 3 of them.
What I love about this place is that it seems like the most natural thing in the world for these guys to have a couple of anglers in search of monster fish.
Señor.
Señor?
Lo pesca.
To wander in the front door and ask them what bait they'd recommend. Not only that, they also know just how to cut it up. It's this type of thing that tells you you really are in a place that's fishing crazy.
That's good. Good, nice skills.
Muchas gracias.
And our destination? A part of the coast that a top local angler has recommended to Keith.
Wow.
Right, we're here. I bet you're wondering what on earth is in this massive bag. I've done a little sneaky down the local bakery. For, would you believe it, €2, I've got about 300 stale bread rolls.
Rock
And where
hard.
did he say? Along here somewhere?
Just up there on the rocks up there.
Right, come on then.
Let's go.
So, having spent a small fortune and got enough bait to sink a battleship, it's time to start fishing. I wanted to catch 3 trophy fish in 3 days, and I scored 2 yesterday, so a result today would be fantastic. What am I going to get? No idea. Γκραν Κανάρια? Surprise me.
That'll do. That's as far as I can get it on this rod. Oh, mate, look at this. Perfect.
That's been made for you, Tom, look. You know what it was? Earlier on I was here, I pre-prepared it for you, Tom.
That's going to be waiting for the clicks like Jaws.
Click, 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 click.
Right. We've got to have a bet.
Naturally, being the sort of fellas we are, we decide to have a competition.
First one to catch a fish, strangest fish,
Yeah.
and biggest fish.
What are we having? What's the bet?
It's got to be a drink, hasn't it? Deal.
Yeah.
I have to admit that for a carp angler more at home on a lake, Keith is taking this sea fishing very seriously.
We're mixing up, what would you call that, ground bait, chum?
Just a general rubby-dubby mix, get a bit of oil going through the water, a bit of flavour.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will pull the smaller fish up. Small fish come, what follows the small fish?
Me and you.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully not in the water. Trying something together
Oh,
you're
that
not sure of.
stinks.
Oh, that is horrid.
prep done, time to get on with the serious job of fishing. Right, now, seeing as you made the ground bait up...
I've got to have the first flick out.
Yeah, and I've got no idea where this is going to go, so I'm standing...
Get this rod out of the way.
Catapults I've used.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Ready? Look, watch.
That was good.
See, I've got that down to the neck, but I've done it before, this.
But despite Keith's culinary skills, the fish seem to prefer my stale rolls.
Oh.
But there's one or two small. They're probably only, I don't know. With Keith's concoction seeming to draw in the fish, I decided that if you can't beat them, join them. I'm going to keep the bait going in a bit further. Oh, no, he's got him!
Hey!
Mind you, I'm not sure it was really worth it. That looks like a little blenny, Tom Pot blenny. So this is about as big as these guys are going to get. What's this guy done? He's developed a razor-sharp gill plate that he flares out. See how he's flaring his gills out? Right on the edge, right there.